Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dan Lags, and I got some exciting news for you guys. Title update 46 has been released. It is finally out, and of course, with this video, I am going to be doing an overview of all of the new features of the update. Title update 46, content update 36 on Xbox One, which is the console I am on right now, is now live. I believe it is definitely out on both Xboxes. And it will be out on the Sony consoles as well as the Wii U within like 24 hours of me uploading this video at some point. So just let that know, no matter what console you're on, it should be out, very soon if it isn't out already. So with the new update, this is basically kind of like the second half of the 1.9, 1.10 update on PC. So it's going to be a lot of end-related items that have been added. Not that many creative blocks, but the ones that were added are quite interesting, so I'll be going through those, of course. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, if you're wondering what's on my head, it's actually the dragon head. So you can actually get a dragon head now and put on your head. And my favorite part about it is that it's just entirely too big. Like, it's actually hilarious how large it is. And I also have my Elytra on right here, which I think is the best feature of the new update, which we'll be going into some more detail on that later. We might do some base jumping off some of the skyscrapers in Los Dangeles later on in this video. But let's go ahead and get started by covering all the new blocks. Alright guys, let's cover the new blocks added to the game. First off, we got the purple blocks right here. I think this is something you guys definitely expected. Right here we have the purple pillars. These are the right side up ones, and these are the ones that are off to the side. We got the purple stairs and purple slabs, which come along with it. And then we got ourselves the end rods, which are really cool. With this slime, wouldn't be jumping on top of it and killing the vibe of this video. The end rods are cool because they're a form of light. So I'll show you guys real quick. I'll just do a little set night. As you can see, there is light emitting from the end rods, which is awesome, because they're actually a really good use of lighting in modern houses if you don't want to use torches or glowstone, which aren't the best looking materials in the default texture pack. And by the way, I'll be showing off what these new blocks look like in the city texture pack later on this video for those of you guys who are interested in the creative side of things and what things might look like added to Los Angeles, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, moving on to the new mob, which is the Skulker. And these are found in the end city. They're little timid guys. I think if I hit them in creative, I think they're just going to disappear. Let's see. I'm trying to get them to like open up and shoot at me. I might actually have to go into survival for this. This could be a mistake. Oh yeah, now they're coming at me. So basically what these guys do is when they hit you with these orbs, I guess, that you start to float in the air, which I think is hilarious. It reminds me of Willy Wonka. It's just honestly hysterical watching you just fly up in the air. I think the real issue with it isn't that you're flying. It's more when you fall and you're going to take quite a few hearts away. So these things are chasing me down. I'm actually just going to go back into creative mode so these things can't touch me. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of like how these things work. When you're in the end, they can be actually quite lethal in, when there's a lot of them. And they do also teleport as well, which brings me to the next few features. I'm going to be showing you guys all the features here in my hotbar. Starting off, we have the chorus flower and the chorus plant. You can find these in the end city, which I'll be showcasing what an end city looks like later in the video if you've never seen one before. And then we have the chorus fruit right here, which is a cool block because, well, it's a cool food, I guess, because it actually allows you to, like, very quickly teleport a few blocks away. So watch, I'll eat one. And then, look, I just moved like 3 or 4 blocks to the right. So it's pretty cool. It kind of just teleports you in a random direction. I'm not sure if it's viable for like PvP in terms of getting away. I think ender pearls are probably the better way to go. But it is fun, messing around with your friends. You can go up against like a wall and your friend's inside the house. You're outside. You can eat the fruit and you'll warp right inside next to them. You can be some funny stuff happen there. So we also have the end crystals, which is the actual block you need to respawn the dragon. So you heard that right. If you're unaware, you can respawn the dragon now after you've killed it once, the ender dragon that is, using these end crystals, which is very cool. And the dragon breath potions, if you're wondering how those work, it allows you to make lingering potions because whenever the dragon shoots that ender acid at you when you're battling it, you notice how all of those little particles are staying on the ground. That's basically what the dragon's breath allows you to do with potions. So I'll give you guys an example right here. I have a lingering potion of strength. If I throw this on the ground, it kind of just creates like this little aura of potion. And when you walk inside of it, you get affected by it. I mean, I'm in creative mode right now, so it's not going to affect me. Actually, I think it did. Yeah, so there it is in the bottom. I have a minute or 2 minutes of strength on me, so it's pretty cool. You can kind of throw that down and like everybody can can jump in it and get the effect of the potion. It's kind of like a slightly better version of the splash potions, and it's pretty cool. So that's one of the features. Obviously, there's a spawn skulker. I have the spawn horse egg on me because I was trying to spawn a skeleton horse, which are like these rare forms of horses. I don't know if you can spawn them with the eggs. I haven't had a chance to do it. As you can see, there's quite a few horses around here kind of just roaming around. Wasn't able to get a skeleton horse, but I also checked also in the inventory. There is no skeleton horse egg as far as I'm concerned. So I guess they just spawn randomly. They're obviously probably pretty rare. So all right, guys, I took my dragon head off. It was getting a little bit stuffy in there, but let me show you guys one of the more underrated features of this update that I personally think is a great change. First off, the boats have been, drastically improved. So we now have every type of wood represented in boats. So you have acacia, dark oak wood, jungle, birch, spruce, and then of course the original oak ones. But the great thing about the boats is now they now have oars on them, and you can actually fit 2 people in each boat. It's a huge improvement. It allows for steering and directional movement on boats is a lot easier. They don't break as much when you're, going crashing into a wall or something like that, like they used to. But the boat mechanics in this update are really, really an improvement. So I definitely wanted to mention those. So a couple more things to cover in the inventory before we move on to some other stuff, guys. I want to show you actually tipped arrows. This is one of the new weapons. If you watch Survival Island, I actually used these to win the purge, which was very cool. I used these right here, these bad boys, the Arrow of Harming, instant damage 2. It just makes a Power 5 bow absolutely lethal. If you have these mixed with a Power 5 bow, maybe some flame on it, it's going to be a devastating weapon. And you can get these with the Dragon's Breath potions as well. It's I don't actually remember off the top of my head what the brewing thing is, since I've only done it once. But it isn't too hard, and if I can actually find the brewing stand, there's actually another thing that I can show you. I just don't even remember where it is in the inventory. Here it is. So a new feature with the brewing stands is they're actually now charged by a blaze powder. So you can't just put the potion in here or the ingredient here and just have the water bottles and just create the potion. You actually have to charge it with blaze powder now. So it makes brewing a little bit more tedious. But I think because of the strength of brewing in this update, especially with these tipped arrows making these really strong weapons, I think it helped with the balancing a little bit, which is obviously very good. So I think I pretty much covered most of the things I wanted to do in the inventory. There's like a few more things in here. Let me show you. Yeah, we have popped chorus fruit. I don't even know what that is, honestly. I've never even seen that before, so whatever that may be, I have honestly no idea. But I'm going to go ahead and transition the video a little bit, guys. We're going to move over to Los Angeles and have some fun. All right, guys, I'm here on LD, and I actually have my Elytra on already. I kind of look like some sort of flying skunk right now, or I don't know what it is, but let me show you guys the purple blocks and how they look. These are the purple pillars, and then these are the actual purple blocks, as well as obviously the stairs and the slabs. I think they look okay for the city texture pack. I'm not exactly sure what I would use them for to actually build things, but they look pretty good for this, kind of purpley block. I'm sure it would have a good use. And then this is really what I came for, and that is the end rods. These are a fantastic texture. I really like this. They almost look like those hue lights that you see some people have, and you can kind of put those maybe in like the corner of rooms or something in your house in the city texture pack, and it could really add some nice ambiance or something. But I really love the texture on these. That is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. Alright, guys, but now the moment you've all been waiting for. I've been wanting to do this on console forever, and that's fly through the skies of Los Angeles with an Elytra. So we have the whole city loaded up here on top of the Eclipse Tower. It's the highest point in the world. Let's do it, guys. Let's go ahead and fly around the city. And here we go. I'm going to go into third person here. And I love the Elytra. This is like one of the coolest things. I've made some like obstacle. Wow, actually, it's really fun. It's like, I love the angles on console. It's a little bit different than PC. Oh, I just crashed into a wall, and I nearly died. Let's not let that happen. Yeah, I really like the way this performs on console. It's very, very nice. But you can do some really fun things with Elytras. You can do obstacle courses and other things like that, and you can just have a lot of fun with this thing. The way it works is it's kind of just like a parasailer. If you go straight down, you're going to gain a lot of speed really fast. You can actually just kind of go at like a fairly slow rate. I wish I could. Oh, that's right. I'm not in creative mode. I was wondering why I couldn't jump in the air, but let me show you guys real quick one more time. If you kind of fly up a little bit in the air. All right, let me quickly switch myself back to survival, fly, and then if you go straight down, you can really pick up some speed really fast, and you can kind of like swoop by like I'm Batman flying through the city. So it's pretty cool. I really like this thing. It can be a lot of fun in survival, and you can make some really awesome obstacle courses and things like that. Maybe I'll do some of that stuff on console here in the future here, but absolutely love the Elytra. That's definitely my favorite feature of the update. I'm very happy to finally be able to fly the Elytra through Los Angeles here on console. It's absolutely a blast. So one thing I just wanted to show you guys real quick is they actually added a new mashup pack to the game. It's the Fallout world. So you can actually get a Fallout-based mashup pack added to Minecraft. This is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to actually do a separate video on this, so stay tuned for that. I'll go and open up the world and tour everything for you guys. That should be pretty cool because Fallout is obviously a very, very popular game, and same developers as Skyrim, which they already had a mashup pack for. So looks like 4J and Bethesda are working again to make another mashup pack. So I'll be doing another video on that pretty soon, so look out for that, I guess. But what I really want to do right now, guys, and another feature that I think is very important to show off, and I'm actually going to go ahead and create a new world. Amplified Biomes has been added to console. This is something I honestly never thought would be on console. It's one of those PC features that's been around for a while that I have always just been amazed by, and I believe this feature is only on Xbox One, like the next gen, well, I guess the current gen consoles, PS4, Xbox One. I don't believe it's on the Wii U. I'm not sure about that though. But as you can see, you can just do a little check here for amplified worlds, and it's just going to give you just some incredible looking stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of the features going here. I'm going to load a world and show you guys. Alright guys, I just loaded up the world. This is amplified biomes. So you're going to see, it's going to be very hilly, okay? That's just one thing I want to mention. I mean, look at this. This roofed forest is like on top of a mountain. So I'd highly recommend loading up a amplified biome and just kind of flying around and checking out, you know, what it creates, because you can get some pretty insane stuff in here. Like as you can see, like these deserts are just kind of like massive hills, and it just kind of supersizes everything is kind of the best way to describe this. So all the biomes are going to be the same, but they're just going to be very vertical, to say the least here. I mean, like, look at this right here. It's pretty crazy. So if you like vertical gameplay in Minecraft, amplified biomes is what you're going to want to play on for the future here. I mean, look at some of this stuff. It's kind of like reminds me of some of those old Minecraft seeds when the game first came out that everybody like loved to play on. And I'm sure that people are going to find some like really, really insane seeds. I mean, this one is pretty cool. Like, look at this huge, like, deserty mountain. It's pretty sweet. But I'm sure people are going to find some really awesome amplified biomes, you know, once this update's kind of out a little bit and people have some time to, you know, to load up some worlds and find some cool stuff. But I've always been a big fan of amplified biomes, and I was really happy to see that they added it to console. It's something I was never expecting them to add. So, very, very awesome. Again, if you like vertical gameplay in Minecraft, if you like big mountains and stuff like that, this is for you, for sure. Alright guys, it's time to jump in the end portal and show you guys most of the main features of this update. Let's do it. So, for the longest time before this update was out, on console, the end was basically just limited to this right here. The dragon and the pillars that regenerate him, and that was about it. So, the way this works now is there's actually another dimension to the end. So, and it doesn't kind of reveal itself until after you defeat the dragon. So let me go ahead and just creative mode kill the dragon real quick, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. Alright guys, the dragon has been eliminated. So allow me to show you what happened. So the portal opens up, and now when you kind of just there it is right here. So here is the portal. This is called the end gateway. This is the portal to the new dimension of the end. You might be wondering, it's honestly like super crazy looking at it like this, but you might be wondering, you know, how do I get through it? Well, actually, it just gives you the tutorial right there. Sorry, you don't even need me to tell you. You just actually throw an ender pearl right through it, and it's going to take you to the second end dimension. Let's go ahead and do it. And just like that, we are in the next. Wow. Oh, this is perfect. There is an end city right here, right in front. This is an amazing spawn, by the way. Not normally will you have an end city like right next to the gateway. That is honestly super clutch. So if you ever want to go back, you actually have to throw an ender pearl back through, and it'll take you back to the dimension where the dragon is, and then you can jump through the portal back to the overworld, just in case you're wondering. So yeah, this is awesome. Actually, the end city is right here, so we can just tour this right away. So here we go. We got a skulker mob right here, just kind of hiding in the corner. He just looks like a purple block. He's just disguised, ready to protect the stuff. But these end cities do hold some really nice things. They have some enchanted items, and there's also an ender chest here, which I think is very cool that they added that. But that's not the only thing that the second dimension of the end has to offer. We also have ender ships, and this is where you get the dragon head. It's at kind of like the pirate ship. It's the head at the front of the boat, and you can actually mine that and put it on your head, as I did earlier in the video. And these ships have some pretty nice things on them. So there's obviously a brewing stand, but if you go down in the poop deck here, here is the Elytra. This is where you obtain it inside the game if you're playing survival. They're obviously pretty rare, but obviously Elytras are amazing, super fun to play with, and also you also get a lot of really nice goodies inside the chest next to it. So that's pretty much a kind of a wrap on the Ender second dimension of the end with the End City and the Ender ships. It's very cool. I really like this. I like how they added more to the end, because I definitely felt like they could have, and they executed it very well. It's a very fun thing to do in survival. And that is going to conclude the overview for Title Update 46 from me, guys. I'm actually here in the brand new tutorial world, which has some new builds on it, which I'll kind of just fly around and show you guys while I'm outroing this video. But, well, hold on a second. This is actually some really cool stuff. I did not know this was a thing. Look at this. They have like this whole village down here. Looks to me like this is some sort of Elytra obstacle course, like I was mentioning earlier. You can go through the rings, but this is sweet. I really like this. It even shoots off the fireworks once you go through. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the new update to the game. Not the best update for creative mode, pretty obviously, but for survival, this is a pretty big update. So you survival people out there, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be actually doing a new survival series on the new update here on Xbox One. Going to be starting that up in the next couple of days. I'm looking forward to that. I'm also going to be doing the Fallout Mashup Pack review video as well, so look out for that. Hopefully that'll be up later today, if not tomorrow. And with all that being said, guys, Minecraft on console, just another step forward. We now have all of 1.9 and all of 1.10, I believe. There might be a few features missing that I'm not thinking of, but we're almost caught up, guys. We're only one update behind PC, since PC just recently got 1.11, which has some new things as well. And we'll be getting that soon on Minecraft Console Edition as well, I am sure. But this is really cool. I'm actually going to probably check out this tutorial world in further detail here. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to give a like rating on this video, guys, I would really appreciate that. And with everything being said, guys, it's been Dan Lanks. Hopefully you did enjoy the video, enjoy the update, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.